We encourage you to enjoy the benefits that the verified certificate gives you, only for $99. Access additional content material, extra exercises, and a masterclass. Get personalized feedback and guidance for the course projects. Direct message with instructors are available, as well as access to special forums moderated by experts that will allow you to get professional solutions to technical questions and specific topics. Accomplish your goals by acquiring your certificate and make sure to share it in your professional network and make things happen.
Java. What is Java? Java is a language, Java is a platform, Java is a cup of coffee. Java is a lot of things. Actually, Java is a platform. This platform is a set of tools, components, elements that allow to develop Java programs. Java was born when the Green Project was developed in 1992, 1994 by James Gosling. Now he's named as the father of Java. The project was intended to develop a language that you can use in embedded systems. What is an embedded system? It is a small computer that exists in your car, in the microwave, maybe in your watch or clock, where you need to run different instructions, execute some functions to show some data or something like that. But the programs that are in the processor, the elements, the hardware in these devices are changing all the time. Then you have to write the program. Then some days after, you have to write another program to modify it, maybe change the specifications after some weeks, and that is a real problem. They developed this language and it was working well, but they had a meeting with John Cage around 1994, and they decided to launch this language to the PC world, just to create different programs to make a different web. They needed to talk with Netscape to include this language in the Mosaic browser. And this browser has a plugin that contains a small Java virtual machine. And they needed to introduce the plugin, the browser, and then they could run the applet. The applet is a small program written in Java, and they can move some objects in the web. The reason why Netscape was asked to introduce these plugins was because they named their own language JavaScript. JavaScript is not the same language that as Java. It's different. They don't share any component or any model. Actually, Java is a scripting language instead of Java. JavaScript, which is a static type language, object-oriented, etc. And then they needed a name. They asked from Microsystems and they said, can I use this name? Okay, you can use this name. Then we have JavaScript. And on the other side, we have Java. Now, the last stable version of Java is Java 8. It was launched some years ago, but you don't have to worry if you don't have Java 8 in your environments, in your production environments, because we have to wait for all new versions to become stable. Now they are working in Java 9. Maybe in the next year it will be launched. And we have now the blueprints to produce the Java 10. The Java 10 will be launched maybe in 2019 or something like that. They are worked by a group of people and companies in Java Community Process. Java Community Process is a group. They receive different requests to change, to improve the specifications in the language. These specifications are named Java Specification Request. These specification requests are voted and implemented by some people. They decide who are named the leads of the specification request. They create the implementation, the reference, the implementation that they include in the version, and then use it in the platform. You can go to the website and see what is next coming in Java. You can vote, you can participate in different ways with them. It is important to understand that we can say Java is write once, run anywhere. It is what is the principle or main use of Java. You have developed a program that will run in any platforms, in any operating systems. And so we have to understand in the picture that we see here What is a part of the platform? The Java platform. We have four main components. All is based in Java language. The Java language is the way in which you have to write the code. You can read the specifications of the Java in the website, in java.com. For example, and you can understand how to write it. If you are a programmer and use another language, you have to read this. Maybe in 2 weeks, you will understand how to write different classes, the loops, the statements, the conditionals, and you'll know how to write the Java file, how to compile, etc. Okay, this is the base. Then we have another part of this platform, the first Java Standard Edition. Java Standard Edition is the base of the whole platform. You can find the main classes, the main utils. You can find here different collections, different utils to enhance the way you are developing the program. For example, very important, Java is written in Java. All classes you can see that are written in Java. You can go to the source code. You can see how a string is implemented. You can see other classes, very important classes that you use all the time. It's written because you can understand what is principle and how to develop in Java. On the other side, you have Java Micro Edition. Java Micro Edition is a part of Java, the platform, Java that is intended to use in embedded world. Now it is very famous, the term Internet of Tools, Internet of Things. Internet of Things are variables, different components, devices that need to connect to the internet and to perform different functions, different tasks, maybe related to your work, with your school, with your real daily life. Micro Edition is not only for mobile. Some time ago, there was a confusion because you had a phone, a feature phone, and you had a small Java virtual machine in these phones. And you can run a different program in Java, maybe a game, maybe a productive application, or either. But the real intention of this part of the platform was two embedded systems. Small devices because they had a small JVM, Java Virtual Machine. This JVM using some kilobytes or space in this, in memory, and you can use them in small devices. Another not very commonly known is the Java card. Java card is intended to using cards that contain a small processor or a very small JVM, Java Virtual Machine, and you can use the authorization process, authentication, maybe small functions. A good example of this card are the SIM, subscriber identity modules, that you use the GASM or SIMs or Java cards. They run Java. You can develop small programs to execute different operations in there. And on top of these, there are a lot of APIs, application programming interface, other utilities like Java TV, focused on different application, like streaming, like video, media in general. Maybe you have to use embedded systems. Maybe in some desktop applications, we have JavaFX, for example. JavaFX is the evolution of Java Suite to create standalone applications. And finally, we have Java Enterprise Edition. Java Enterprise Edition is not bigger, but it is important because we can develop applications for the server world, for applications in the web and different uses. You see in the picture, you can see it's not mistaken. You can share the desktop world with a column in the Java Enterprise Edition because we have very powerful computers. They can run different programs and special programs. They use the technology of Java Enterprise Edition. On the other hand, in the mobile world, you can use a lot of features of Java Standard Edition because they have powerful processors, a lot of memory, a lot of storing in the device. Then you can run this kind of features. That's it. Okay. In summary, we have four parts. We have the Java Standard Edition. We have a Java Micro Edition, the Java Card, and the Java Enterprise Edition. This part is intended for the different devices, and the base is Java language.